Hi, did you know that your anime has a poor localization? Well, look no further because we at WanderingMountain Productions will give you a better localization. That's right. We strive to create a better world where every anime has a good localization. Or just a localization at all. Some anime didn't even make it to the West at all. But enough about that. Do you know that the Pokémon franchise didn't get the localization it deserved? Let me tell you. Well, the official localization is definitely good and worth looking at and buying and all the stuff. It's not the same thing as the Japanese version, as there were many liberties that were taken for better or worse. Some for better, some for worse. The point is, have you ever wished that Pokémon had a better localization? And I don't just mean the anime with better localized scripts, which is definitely something that we need. No, I mean the games. The actual dialogue was for the most part translated very well. There were no mistranslations. It was the localization, the attacks, items, the Pokemon themselves. While most of the changes do make sense, some of them don't. So, what if they did? I thought that to myself a few years ago and decided, well, let me make them make sense. So I've been spending the last few years, in addition to of course having a YouTube channel or 2 or 5, making hopefully the best localization of Pokemon you could ever hope for. Now obviously some people are going to disagree. Everyone has their own opinion. So think of this project as another opinion on how it could have been localized. Say an alternate universe, a what-if scenario, for if the Pokemon franchise were localized differently from the start. Say, if the German version, or the French version, which are more based on the Japanese ones more directly than the English one, were localized first, before the English one, even though they obviously weren't, and an English version came out a few years later, and then the people making that localization were like, oh, the French and German versions did a good job of westernizing everything in this Eastern franchise. Let's base it on those versions. So that's what we're doing. Or something. We will of course be focusing on primarily the anime. The anime as if the games had been done first. And yes, we're not just going to be fan dubbing like a season or something. No, we will be basically dubbing the entire anime. How long will it take? Decades probably, but hey. We're doing it anyway. Speaking of which, there was a trailer originally uploaded on the WanderingMountain Productions channel for the anime fandub, but it got taken down. So we're re-uploading that trailer, actually remaking it entirely from scratch just to look the same, or something. And we'll be showing it to you right now. What did you think? Any notes? Anything you would like to say? The voice you heard right before the music kicked in was none other than Amanda J. Greywolf, who will be our voice for Satoshi, known officially as Ash Ketchum. She's doing some amazing work, and I'm very honored to have her on board for the project. We will have the official cast reveal for all the other central characters soon. Very soon. Not that soon. Soon. A month. Maybe. Soon. In the old video, I had said that we would be using new localizations for location names. And while this is technically true in relation to the official localization, it's not true in relation to the Japanese version, as we have decided recently, for at least the first 4 generations, to use the Japanese names of every location in the franchise. Every town, city, mountain, for the most part, unless it's like an obvious pun, like, oh, that's not true. Obvious puns will be, if it's a location name, kept in Japanese, but there will be a translation in a manner of speaking, so that you know what exactly the meaning of the town name is, even if it isn't the name of the town. You'll see what I mean, eventually. But anyway, any future videos on the project will be uploaded on the dedicated YouTube channel for the project, right here. So feel free to subscribe to that channel if you are interested, and I'll see you there.